All right, well, peace. Soon come back with a quick video, man. First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall is blessing y'all day, man. I just kind of want to revisit, like, the whole Cain and Abel topic again, man, because I was thinking about this yesterday. I mean, how it relates to things that nature, like, and it's kind of like, the whole Jacob and Esau video I did, like, even though like it goes beyond that because the whole Jacob and Esau goes into like the spiritual man versus the carnal man. I kind of touched on that like in the past, like things of that nature. Of course, like it's kind of beyond us the natural and like the fleshy as well, like because that's the element, of course, like because you like that element is there, but that's more. That's why that profane means not only like profane, because I mean, of course, like Edomites. If you look at like Edomites as a nation, they are kind of like what they do, like the caveman and stuff like that. They can be a profane at thing, but pretty much, man, that's what but that's what really means profane. If we really actually go into it, it means earthly or worldly, pretty much, man. But Jacob thought intense, like he's a perfect man, faithful man. He was a spiritual man. He was a holy man. So that's what that is, man. And cause what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's really the point in that, man. But like I said, hey, listen, like even like that's our Romans 9:6 says, listen, all Israel is in Israel, because you have our people like that's just gonna like that, man. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. That's why like you see with Esau, like and I say this too. Let me say this too, right? Before like even if you because some people don't believe Esau is a so-called Cajun. That's all fine. If you believe he's a so-called like if he's a Jake or not Jake or if he's a dark-skinned man or he's Arab man or whatever nationality you think he is, whatever. Just don't like shout out the brother of Assembly of Firstborn said like just don't be like that, man. Pretty much don't be like Hebrews 12:16. Don't be like him, but. That's a bigger point of that, man. It doesn't really matter, but I said it to say, man, because that's why I like they have that artificial intelligence, the rise of AI, like with Elon Musk and AI. So that's why pretty much they're like the Tony Stark. They want to be like the Most High, pretty much. They want to be the Most High. That's what this whole AI stuff is about, artificial intelligence about. That's neither here nor there. But going back to the point, man, like it's all like you get the carnal man versus the spiritual man, carnal man and spiritual man, and we see this element of that Cain and Abel, because this is what I love. This is actually been now I think about it, man, low key, man, it's kind of been like no like I've been squeezed, like we've been squeezing a lot of juice out of this like Cain and Abel, man. That's why it's like you could read in between lines, man, like looking at things too, so like spiritually, man, like that's what's the glory of the Most High House, man, the greatness, because like so much in a little story, like you can get so much out of it, though, so many dynamics, so many things, so many prophetically, so many things going into it, so many things on the natural side, like it's so many layers to it, and how Yahushua comes to volume of book. There's so many layers to this, man. Certain psychologically things you get through from it, like every day, things of that nature, man. But I'm just gonna get revised as Cain and Abel, man, because yeah, man, because like I touched on in the other video about Abel, man, how his Most High received his offering, because not only his actual offering, but his life, because Romans 12:1, which I'm probably gonna get later, but it was his life that that's why like I was talking with my brother, man. Listen, man, you gotta live the word. Like if we want our people to come in the word, we got to live it by it. Got to walk by it. Like gotta live it. Like like Jay said in and where I'm from, like, back in the day on the song, it said, you can't talk about if you ain't living, man, just doing it, like being it, be like, but, it is what it is. But anyway, let me get to Genesis 4 real quick, man, because this was really what it is, too, because because this is something I really noticed it, too, man. In Genesis chapter 4 and verse, and 3, and it's crazy, because, yeah, just like a few days ago I was talking about Cain and Abel. Then let me get to grab this too. It says here's the point. It says Genesis 4 and 3. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought the fruit of the ground and the offering of the Lord. So notice how it says that. And notice how it says in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought the fruit of the ground and and an offering of the ground and offering unto the Lord. So it said the fruit of the ground. So you know what that tells me in my mind, like, you know, I'm getting out of this too. Like, you know, from my understanding, I was just thinking about that as a listen. Okay, the ground, because like, saying like it's the ground you walk on. You know, that can go into, because like, people like that, they really wouldn't be worshipped. But pretty much it's earthly in that aspect. Like, the ground, like, pretty much like, it's the fruit of the ground, but there wasn't the fruits of the fruit of the ground, but there wasn't the fruits of the spirit. Pretty much that's what it is. Because notice how it said the fruit of the ground, because the fruits of the spirit is on high, even though like they can't they within you, but that's why he said what most high Yahweh what says, listen, cast your cares. No, let's just get Colossians. No, let's go to Galatians. No, let's go to we're gonna go back and forth with it. Let's go to Colossians real quick, man, because when the fruits is in, you're gonna do this. Let's look at this in the spiritual aspect, man. Colossians chapter 3 and verse exactly. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 2, it says, set your affection on things above, not things on earth. Exactly, man. So exactly, let's get this Galatians real quick, man. Cause Galatians chapter 5 and verse 22, it says, but the fruit of the spirit, see, not the fruit of the ground. Yeah, the fruit of the spirit, the fruit of the spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, and faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. Exactly. Always walking this is always securing this. Like I told my brother, I was here a few weeks ago, man. It's like, yeah, y'all we talk a lot. Y'all brothers and sisters, brothers in Discord. I mean, you always be secure this. As long as this is that's what you're walking in. That means like you do got that tree, like the tree of the Most High, like is bearing fruit, and these are fruits of the Most High. Exodus 34:6, Numbers 14:8, 18. These are characteristics and qualities of the Most High, man, right here, man. So you're always gonna be safe in that. Now, of course, like you keep instructions, laws, statutes, commandments, but hey, there's a safety in this, man, because and it's being this, man. But the fruit of the spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against there is no such law. That's why, Yahweh said this is the fruit you will be bearing, man. So, but but notice how like we just read in that Colossians and that in here in Galatians, like that's fruits on high, man. Like and it'll also but what we just have read, Cain had none of those things, man. He was none of those things because one, he was let's read above. It says envyings. Cain was envious. Who was saying before that? Because when you're envious, you'll do anything. I was just watching, which I'm going to talk about Lord's Will later. Like I was just watching Misery the other day, man. Like could tell. Oh no, I don't think even that movie she was envious per se, but it was really a power thing. But but as you see it with Saul and David, or like Cain and Abel, or things. When people are envious, they'll do anything. They'll eventually try to replace you. But she said a key point in the movie is she said I'm going to be, because she likes the character Misery, and I forgot the guy's name. That plays the author, and in the movie, and his name and the actor's name. But she said, I'm going to become the new such and such, the new author. So yeah, man, people like that usually want to replace you pretty much when they're envious. They really want to replace you, or they'll do anything. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm saying that to say Cain was envious. But Galatians 5:21, envyings, murders, drunkenness, reviling, and such like, of which I tell you before, I have told you in times past, they that do these things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. So yeah, man, the inner kingdom or the physical kingdom, man, because you're not gonna get that, man, because wisdom of Solomon, wisdom can't come into malicious, so it can't enter in, man. So But yeah, man, that's just is what it is, though. But all this is the fruits of the spirit, man. But Cain had the fruit of the ground, man. So and his offering wasn't accepted because it was his life, man. Because he hated his brother in his heart, and then God touched him on Susanna video the other day. He eventually did it, man. So that was always in Cain to do, man. Because Cain was of the serpent. Cain was Satan's son, man. But John, pretty much like John chapter 8 verse 44, man. Like, he's a son of Adam technically, but see, Most High, he tells the beginning from the end, and like, Isaiah 46 and 10, he tells that because, like, just like Yahushua said, just like what we just said in Romans, like, yeah, naturally you can be born that, but but hey, but it's all about the spirit, man. Like spiritually, like, are you of the word or not, born of the word or not, or are you spiritually, like, like that's why. No, let's get to the point, man. Because speaking of that, let's get this John chapter 1 verse 47 real quick. Because yeah, most I was and how I was telling you them with Cain and Abel, like, yeah, Cain was naturally the son of Adam, but spiritually, he wasn't. But let's get this. But yeah, let me get to John chapter 1 verse 47. And Yahushua saw Nathanael coming and saith unto him, Behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom is no guile. Yeah, who no guile, no deceit, no evil, no maliciousness, no evil, no wickedness in. So, but let's get this Romans 12:1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. Yes, man. So it's your life. So, yeah, so yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. I just wanted to bring that element out in the the Cain and Abel thing, Cain and Abel account, because Lord willing, I'm going to touch on this more, man, because every time I meditate and think about it, there's so much elements to that, and it's like summed up so little, but that's the glory and the wisdom of the Most High House, it's something so small, but you get so much out of it, man. So but it's like no other book, like I've read, but yeah, man, because it's true, just a word, this is life, man. So it is what it is, man. So hopefully this is edifying, man. So peace.